Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered! Today, it's going to be a match between Hero and Mong here on Circuit Breakers. Bottom right-hand corner is the blue Terran player. His name is Mong. And in the top left-hand corner is the brown Zerg player, Hero. Hero, excellent Zerg player. Mong, long-standing, excellent Terran player. These two have not ever faced off on my channel, I don't think. Someone's going to fact check that and be like, Falcon, it happened actually 16 months ago. It's fine, entirely possible. I can't remember every game that I cast, honestly. Sometimes I'll go back and just watch an old one and be like, huh. I guess I cast this at some point. That's interesting. There's a lot of them. I have 2,000 plus casts, y'all. It's a lot. It is many for sure. And this particular cast is first going on to patreon.com/FalconPaladin. Thank you, everybody who subscribes to me on patreon.com/FalconPaladin for at least $1 a month, getting your bonus Brood War content here. It just, I don't know, it's nice. It's nice for me to give something to you guys in exchange for your support. So let me know in the comments if you enjoy the cast. If you have any particular matchups you're interested in, I can help you out with that. And we'll talk later. Alright, so not much going on, honestly, in the early stages of this match. We have 3 people watching, which I wish I could get rid of this stuff. Eyewater. Eyewater is, Eyewater is Shuttle, isn't it? That's one of his Smurf names. I don't know who Free.Y is and No Insung. But they're observing, hanging out. No SCV scouting. Overlord scouting is going the wrong direction, and they're cross-spawned anyway, so it's not like he could go the right direction at this point. Is he actually drone scouting? Holy smokes, Hero. The drone scout is real, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this thing. Let's see what we can find. By the way, we also have merch. Some people have expressed a little bit of surprise that I do sell things like hats and t-shirts and mugs and whatnot. So check it out. There's a link in the description. Or just search Falcon Paladin and the word Shopify, and it will come up for you. Worldwide shipping, too. Doesn't matter where you are. It's totally available. Drone checking the wrong direction. Man, Hero is just striking out. Bottom left, no. Top right, no. Bottom right, yes. You're not even looking there, though. And the SCV scout is for real now, too. But it's a hatch first. It's not a pool first here. There's not much to scout here for the SCV. Better safe than sorry, I always say. And then he's not going to get there in time anyway. Like, he's going to show up when there are Zerglings ready to rock. It's rough. It is rough scouting sometimes in Brood War. Man, this is obstructing a good amount of my picture here. I can get rid of it. Where is it? E? It's E. But it's also handy to have for the players who are actually here, so yeah, no scouting for you, drone. You just know there's an expansion coming up now. This SCV is going to show up. And you know what? He can get in. I thought he would show up after the pool was done, but nope, he's showing up just as the pool is finishing. And that way he gets a wonderful scout up. So he sees the third hatch macro inside the main base at the top of the stairs. That's what you want. He sees the gas. He sees no quick lair because obviously the gas is not done yet, and it's just a macro opening from Hero. Nothing too aggressive planned at all here, which is just a really nice thing to scout when you scout this late. When you can get there later than you probably want to. Marines pushing out here, though. I guess just you're forcing stuff out, right? You're forcing stuff out of the Zerg player rather than drones. All the Zerg player wants to do right now is make drones. Drone, 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 drone. And then make units once they're at like 60 drones. So you have to force them to not do that by sending out Marines across the map, looking for Overlords to kill, trying to supply block Hero, if at all Terranly possible. I'm not convinced that it is, but, you know, you gotta try. You gotta try anyway. Zergling just hanging out, just cruising on in, trying to see what is up. And honestly, not much. There are 2 Marines here, and they're protecting a base, and that's all the tech you're going to see, little guy. Engineering bay on the way, which indicates we are going to see bio here, at least at the beginning of the academy. Helps with that, too. Could transition into mech at some point, but the first couple of minutes, it's definitely just going to be that bio play. There's your lair coming up with a natural location. SCV, did he scout that? He's going to, as he's going to run past it here. Oh, hang on. He decides to stick around to see what other higher tech is being built. It's not going to be built until the lair is done, dude. You think you can stay alive until the lair is done? Yeah, the answer was no, you could not. Interesting effort there. Marines take out the scouting Zergling, just, you know, posturing, just threatening the Zerg player, forcing more lings out than he wants to make. Again, he did not want to make those Zerglings. I don't think he did. Not with the opening that he had, but he had to, and now he dealt with his SCV. He's going to come across the map, see what he can do here with the lings, but nothing. Oh, the medic is on the way. There's a medic coming in. There's a bunker coming up. It is now a race against time. Will the bunker finish by the time the lings show up? If not, it could be problematic for the Terran, but bunkers don't take that long to build. And the Lings don't have speed because obviously gas was not taken until just a couple of minutes ago. Speed's not even on the way, actually. So, yeah, bunker done. Loading it up with a couple Marines. The rest of them are holding the ramp for the Ling run by. They got a medic there, too. This is beautifully set up by Mong. More Zerglings here. Maybe I lied. Maybe I lied to you. Hero. Maybe he does want to be aggressive. He's going for 2 base Muta here. That explains the Ling count. So definitely 2 base Muta. Zerglings hopping around. Again, you're not getting in. You are not getting a scout into this main base. I'm sorry. You'd like to, but you can't. The thing is, they do have map control, which means it's going to be really, really hard for the Terran player to move out with all these Lings around in different groups. So he doesn't know it's going to be 2 base Muta is the thing. Let's see if he's preparing for it. He does have the engineering base, so he can go turrets when he wants to, but at this stage, he's not making any. You don't need to, is the thing. The Spire's not done. You really need to make them when the Mutas are, like, on their way. They build pretty quickly. And now they are. So you got 6 Mutas in production. The scan. Oh, he scanned it? I saw that scan come in. He scanned it. He scanned the Spire. Turret production is not happening. Because, again, they will wait until the very last second to do this. Watch. You ready for the very last second on these turrets to start getting produced? Mutas in their eggs. Nom, 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 and they're popping. And now the turrets begin. It's insane. It's insane how to the last second they wait for that. But they know exactly when they have to do it to make it happen. They practiced it 100,000 times. It's second nature. No big deal. Queen's Nest and a Hydralisk Den coming up for Hero back home. And the Marines are just kind of ready for him. The Marines have Stim. Wait, where did my health bars go? Uh-oh. Did I press something? I did. I pressed something. Either way, the Zergling Muta attack is pretty good here. Man, that is what I'm talking about. That is how you do if you're Hero. Ling Muta, pretty fantastic against these little move-outs. That was a shellacking is what that was. Where did I press? Is it R? What else did I press over here? E takes that away. Hold on. Can I do it in here? I didn't know I could turn this off, to be honest with you. Alright, well, to avoid annoying you any further here, we're gonna not worry about it for now. That's annoying, though. I know you guys like those health bars on. I do, too. Really helps you see who is close to death and who is not. Did I press Y? Is it Y, maybe? Maybe it's Y. Nobody's hurt. We need an engagement. Somebody attack somebody. Go. That works. Ah, there we go. Health bar's up now. Excellent. All right, good. Oh, is it just because they're selected, though? It's just because they're selected, though. Is that all it's ever been? I'm having a stroke, you guys. Sorry. This might go weird. All right, so Lings and Mutas on top of this bunker. The Marines, no! Marines getting wiped out. They take every one of the Mutalisks, but one go down. Natural base in a heap and house of trouble. Turrets getting focused down. SCVs getting focused down. Zerglings going after Marines that are popping out of these barracks here, and some medics come with them. They're going to clean that out eventually, but this is an incredibly impressive Ling attack right now. SCVs getting killed to take down the Zerglings. And the third base finally coming down right now with some Lurker defense for Hero. So that Ling attack was intended to kill as many SCVs as possible. Wipe out as many Marines as possible. Take a third base behind it and get up to Lurker. Lurker spec behind it there too. Hey, he's getting Flare. Holy smokes, Flare's being researched. Have we ever seen Flare on this channel? I'm not convinced that we have. So we're getting Flare on medics. What it does is it blinds units. It gives them an effective vision range of 1. Which counts for things like detection too. So this Overlord, good vision here, detects everything that it's around, including cloak stuff. If you blind him, if you flare him, you can only see about this much. And it's much easier to get cloak stuff done. So I don't know if there's like a cloak wraith follow-up here or what. I'm trying to think of what else he would want to blind at this stage in the game, but alright, Marines ready to go. Pushing up. These Lurkers make it essentially impossible for Bio to wander up this ramp at all. Nidus Canal coming in so we can reinforce the third base if necessary. Drops can bypass that ramp if you want to make some drop ships. Not that I see any in production. Not that I really see any starports at all, to be honest. I guess that's one. There's your first one coming in now. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about going up this ramp, but it is just instant death. Even if he scans and sees the lurkers, he's gonna get killed. So maybe just setting up defense, right? Oh, he's going. Oh, he gets the... Whoa! He blinds the lurker. I don't think it worked. He blinds both of the lurkers, but they have enough vision to still wreck through that bio ball. It was worth an attempt. That was cool. I'm down with the attempt. I guess the lurkers could see just enough, and the splash damage was an issue there. So, right, so somebody gets up close to it, it attacks it, and then the spine keeps going, right? The spine's not going to stop because he can't see what's over here. Maybe that was the problem. Maybe the blind was a good idea. He just didn't consider that the lurker spines would keep going. Anyway, I hear some oh, that's Nidus. Nidus play. It's the same noise as the load-unload on Overlords. But Adrenal Glands coming in. Hero seems like he's doing pretty well here. Spider Mine clear out. Yeah, takes out 2 Spider Mines with 1 Zergling. That's some really efficient trading there. That's really good stuff. Blinding Cloud. Lurkers say get out. This is my 4th base. He blinded another lurker there. Amazing. Amazing stuff. So yeah, basically this is your 4th now. Congratulations. You've set it up. You've got lurkers. You have Dark Swarm. This is not getting broken by any amount of bio at all. Maybe fire bats and maybe tanks. But there are not any of those yet out on the field anyway. It's just a couple vultures, a couple marines. Are we tech switching into anything else right now? Not really. It's mostly barracks here. Building another factory. And another factory and another factory. So maybe making a slow transition into mech. Science vessel production has begun for the Terran player. We got a 4-basing Zerg to a 2-basing Terran. 3rd base is done, but it's inside the main. Will be landed probably. I have to guess he would take it down here. He needs that gas income for the factories and stuff. But yeah, it's just really a passive contain right now out of Mong. Not sure what he's going for here otherwise, but he's just hanging out. He's expanding. He's pretty happy just to keep Hero at home. And Hero's happy just to get his 4th base up, saturate it, get all the upgrades he'd ever need, and drone up until he's got those, 70 workers. Plague! There it is. Plague! Ooh! Oh, gosh. And they come into this. What? Bong! Mong! Not good control, buddy. That was brutal. Those lurkers just destroyed you. 5 kills on that one. 2 kills on that one. Defiler is very happy with themselves. They could consume some of these Zerglings if they wanted. Metasynaptic node if there's additional Defiler energy. Yeah, this is honestly the most passive I've seen a Terran player in a while in a TVZ. Just setting up Spider Mines, small groups of Vultures cruising around, Marines here too. He wants his 4th base. 3rd base did land at the minerals only, and the 4th base is going to be able to on location here. Yeah, I don't think this bodes well for Mong, if I have to be honest with you. You leaving the Zerg player effectively alone for this long? With all the gas income that he gets off of 4 extractors? It's not good. It's really not. 118 to 123 supply. Technically Mong is up, but Hero is just way ahead on worker count right now. Way ahead on gas income right now, too. Because his 3rd and his 4th both have extractors, and only his 4th base has an extractor, and it's not even done yet. Gas income is only 2 refineries right now. 2 refineries, and these are definitely factories. All right, man. So we're going to see how Hero can respond to the meching Terran strategy here. Are we going to see tanks rolling across the map, joining the party here? How many tanks in production when all is said and done, as there are 2 tanks in production right now at the same time? It's going to be Dark Swarm. It's going to be Lurkers. It's going to be Scourge versus the Science Vessels. It's going to be Lings trying to take down these Vultures. Rough stuff, though, when they're ready for you. Yikes. Hey, Ultralisk Cavern. Ultra is pretty good until the tank count gets really high, and then suddenly they're bad. So we'll see if that happens. I love the Fire Bats in the mix, though. I really do. Science Vessel picked off. Plague toss down on this bio. Defiler makes it home in the process. Beautifully done. Beautifully engaged there. A lot of Lings died, sure, but it took a serious hit to that small group of bio down there to the south. Hero made it happen. Ultralisk Cavern doesn't take that long to build. Honestly, how are the upgrades for his Zerglings anyway? 1-1 is done here, which is not bad. He's not working on... He is working on 2-2. He really wants to break out here, doesn't he? I don't think Zerglings are going to cut it necessarily. He's, oh, nice Plague. Lurker not burrowing in. I think he wants to set up a base here, is what he wants to do. Yeah, Plague on the Vultures is just insanely mean. Ugh, one hit. One hit takes him down. Brutal stuff. Now the tanks are showing up, and this is where it gets a little bit scary for Hero. Blinding Cloud is up there. Lurkers are burrowing inside the Blinding Clouds. Zerglings in the mix too. Spider-Mine's getting some serious hits off. That Defiler gets chased down and destroyed. But the Lurker's still alive. The 2. Tank has to unsiege and retreat from the location. Can it get out is the question. Nope, absolutely not. Too slow to unsiege. Zerglings drawing Spider Mines to take out their own Vulture buddies there. A little friendly fire situation for sure. Another hatch is done up at the top side for Hero. More Dark Swarm, but Fire Bats are in the mix there too. Nice Plague. Absolutely insanely well-placed Plague. Hero's Plagues are good right now. Lurker done. Any Dark Swarms available? Heck no, so low on energy right there. Irradiate on the Defiler as he consumes stuff. He needs to do something with it. Not quite sure what to do with it. He just dies. Alright, no casting at all. That's fine. It's totally fine. So 5th base up and not running. I mean, it's producing larvae, but there are no drones here at all right now. And a 5th base up at the top right under construction for Mong. So he's doing the thing. He's getting up the economy he needs to make this mech happen. My goodness, this is just insanely engaged right now. Got stuff in the bottom, got stuff on the top here. Lings on top of those tanks, keeping that tank count low. Really important for the Ultralisks that you're making at some point here. Kindness plating coming in for those dudes too. Zerglings cleaning out with adrenal glands, mind you, and +1 attack, taking out the missile turrets quite nicely. They don't want to kill this SCV though, despite the fact that it's really close. Alright, Lurker's harassing. Lurker's going after this 4th base of Mong. Doing some damage. It's not like world ending here or anything on this Lurker. Another Dark Swarm. Ooh, I'm liking that one. And that's in range of SCVs. Okay. Should unburrow this one and bring it over. Start going after some of these SCVs here if you can. This is a very slow and patient push out of Hero right now. I'm kind of loving it. Look at all the tank fire, just not bothering that Lurker at all. Another level of Dark Swarm comes up. We got more Lings cruising out across the map to run up with these Vultures in the middle of the map right now. Actually, that's a dodge. They're going to try to get up and deal with this 5th, but Marines on the top of the ramp are pretty scary stuff. Especially with medic support, so nope, that's not going to happen. This is slowing down the income. Another Dark Swarm like right here. Walking these Dark Swarms would be amazing. Oh, the Ultralisks are ready to rock. Anabolic Synthesis almost done for them too. 10 Ultras at a time in production, and Hero is maxed out. Hero is maxed out, y'all. 200 to 165 supply. Spider Mines are everywhere. Dark Swarm. Ah, too late. Too late on the Dark Swarm. Now Dark Swarms? Well, there's one anyway. Another Dark Swarm here. Oh, yes, that's a good one. And here maybe. Spider Mines versus the Ultras. Pretty good, though. They ignore armor. The tank fire, too. Ow. Ow, that hurt a lot. 6th base attempted up north. Not happening there for Hero. More Ultras trying to cruise on in. Taking huge amounts of tank fire, though. Spider Mines absolutely helping eat those guys, too. I like the line of Dark Swarm we have here. It's just costing a lot more on the Ultralisk front than I expected it to. Oh, man, this is where all those 10 Ultras came from. Alright, so SCV's in trouble. This is a major massacre of SCVs down here in the south. 4th base and a whole amount of trouble here. Meanwhile, dropping Ultras and Dark Swarm in the top right. Oh, the 4th base, or 5th base rather, in just huge distress for the Terran player for Mong right now. 188 to 124 supply. Another incredible Dark Swarm from the Zerg player. And I think that might be it for Mong. He's losing 2 sources of income. He's back down on 3 bases all of a sudden right now. Zerglings with 2-2 cruising on in. 2-3, rather, cruising on in just to make sure this base never comes up again. Tank count is just not high enough. I mean, sure, there are 6 here, which is great. And he can hold this. He can hold this attack right here, but his 5th base is done. Completely out. Ultralisk's on that top right of the corner, or top right of the base for sure right now. That Ultra cruising for a bruising with all this tank fire. Whoosh. On siege tanks, actually finishing that dude off. And the 4th base is re-landed and re-protected here, but it's 180 to 110 supply. Hero keeps trying to send drones up to retake his 6th. No. There are vultures sitting on that. You can't just run up there willy-nilly like you own the place. All right, Mong. Maybe he's reestablished his 4th. Good. Ultra is just trundling into the main base, I suppose. Kind of doing all right, actually. Zerglings clearing out spider mines so the Ultra can come on through to join his friends in the top right-hand corner. This is our base. We're leaving to have this medic as hostage. And by hostage, I mean we're going to punch her in the face until she dies. Not a very good hostage, turns out. Dark Swarm, Dark Swarm, Dark Swarm, Dark Swarm, Dark Swarm. No Dark Swarm. Man, it is so hard to control in this game. That said, no Dark Swarm necessary. Not enough tanks present. Too many Ultras, too many Lings, too many upgrades. That +3 attack is almost done for these Ultralisks. Vultures at... There it is. Good game. Mong taps out. Everybody else is out. Hero wants to keep going, and no, he is done as well here at 21 minutes and 26 seconds. Fantastic display of Zerg dominance going Ling Ultra. Really doing a good job in the early stages of the tank production to make sure those are whittled down. So the tank count never got high enough to really shut this down, what Hero's trying to do. Dark Swarm line was beautiful all through here. The fact that he got up to 4 bases as pretty much as fast as he wanted to was a really important play too. He managed to take this one. And yeah, for a while there, Mong was stuck on 3 bases. He did take a 4th and a 5th. The 5th did not last very long. The 4th lasted longer, but eventually did get wiped out too. And just number of bases, there was no way that Mong was coming back from that one, no matter how many tanks he had. So pretty darn good Dark Swarm play out of Hero. Not flawless, but, you know, this is a hard game to play. Takes a lot of APM. How much do you devote back home, right? Sending drones to work or transferring drones to other bases like these ones should. Expanding, creating new units versus microing at the front. It's a hard thing to balance, and Hero struck a pretty darn good balance here today. Almost fully upgraded Ultras. That 3 melee is almost there, but not done. That's totally, totally fine. So fantastic display there. Again, strange lull in the middle of the match. I'm wondering if that was not a mistake for Mong to let Hero get up to those 4 bases without really threatening him all that much. I guess maybe what the problem was that Hero went to Lurkers too fast, and the bio wasn't going to do very well versus that. So Mong had invested a ton into bio, into infantry. The Lurkers showed up, and he's like, I better go mech, and then he went mech, but it was too late. It just he was just behind that whole time. That muta attack, wiping out his army in the middle of the map there, harassing with the Zerglings at the natural base. I think Hero was just ahead from that point on and got the win. So let's check out our final score, brought to you by Replay Information. It's 163,000 points for the Zerg player, 130 for Mong. Units killed fairly even, which is not good for a Terran player who's going mech. He needs to kill way more units than the Zerg player does. And 601 units produced overall for the Zerg. So yeah, it's just out macroing at this stage. If your killed count and your lost count is fairly even, then produced is 40 more Zerg units was enough overall to get the victory. 20 units raised, or 20 buildings raised by Hero is really nice stuff. And then the resources way outmined the gas. We talked about this. 15,000 gas mine to 9,000 gas mine in favor of Hero. Just having that additional gas income on his 3rd and 4th bases where Mong did not. He had 3 bases up, but the 3rd one didn't have a refinery. 4th one did, but it was late. Minerals mined, favoring the Zerg player too. In total, spent about 10,000 more Zerg units produced. Drones too, as part of the play. So nice job by Hero. Gets the win. Zerg fans everywhere rejoice. And that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, And you take care of yourself.